good start. Oh, they might run right into Kishka as well. Kishka barely not able to break the smoke. Little bit on... Oh, Castaway! Wake up, Castaway! They're here! The cavalry is here! Yeah, he's gone. There's no escape. They'll even hand the kill over to JG of all people on the mid-ember. And that's what you call a perfect start for MIPH.
30 seconds.
That it is. But the game state certainly in the side of MIPH's favor, at the least with how the lanes are coming out. You are getting really good farm on Neon. Like again, Raging is finding his build-up. You are finding build-up as well on Fortune Soul, but you also aren't pressuring a Gyrocopter, you're not pressuring a Tide.
Ken dies again.
Jeez.
I love the fact that MIPH continues to target Ken before he hits level 6. Like, it's great rotations coming out from MIPH, and Ken's still stuck at level 4 as top lane Rupido. He's getting very low. They will dive him, but Fortune Soul, he needs a Diagro. Oh, he'll stick charge. He's okay. He's okay, but Lucify, he's in with a flame break.
On pretty much all of your cores, no one can respond. It's not like you'd expect a Lycan to make a TP rotation at that point, or a PA. Storm so far behind, now they can rotate onto that Lycan.
Yeah, Raging. He's like, wait, what the hell's going on here? Why are they diving me prior to level 6? And he was one creep away from level 6, but now he's on the cliff. He'll be forced to burn at the stake. Oh, Raging. What a shame. He was literally one creep from level 6. He hits it just as he dies. But Jonathan, I'll have a look at the chat a little bit later on, see who's correcting you about these things. Very good. Top lane, Fortune Soul. Gonna be cautious. There's 3 heroes waiting for him. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Lucify is gonna get caught here by Castaway, though Ken's gonna jump right in. Lucify will die. Young God stuck around on the gyro. Young God. Oh boy. You know, you had such a good start. You don't want to lose heroes like this to Neon, but Rupido now stuck in the middle without Ravage. Has to try and fight. But is he tanky enough to get through this? He will be. For now, that is. Castaway gets caught instead. So Castaway is going to die. Still a pretty big win for Neon in the end, finding that gyro. And they're not done yet either. They're turning back in for Rupido again. The tide is still not safe. Rupido's gone now.
Goodness.
Oh boy. That's those are massive kills for Neon. Like Raging coming in just with a
I did not see him. Mind you, they don't have lasso anyway, so it would have been kind of hard to kill the PA. And here comes the rotation.
Scan miss.
Who knows, Jonathan? Who the hell knows? There you go. Sadly for the AA, he is going to have to drop a venge. Oh, Kishka! Whoops. I guess they were trying to give it to Fortune Soul, but he didn't want it. Maybe Ken was meant to take. Seems like he'll get away with it too. He's not really being punished for this. Ken? Maybe they can find the Storm? They have Ravage up. JG just needs to land a chains, but instead goes for Castaway. The easier target in the Train Protector. Ice Blast? Well, the passive is going to be there. No, in fact, it wasn't, but it doesn't matter. JG does secure the kill. Top lane.
Find themselves a little thing. Oh.
JG, he's already rotated top. They've got the PA now. In the call down with the chains out. Fortune Soul's just dead. JG, he doesn't miss one hit. Back into the mid lane they go. Rupido, he still has the Ravage. He could afford to pop it, and he does. He lands on 2. Here they come. Kishka's gone. Raging's gonna try and chase down Haha, but he is surrounded by heroes. It seems like they need to leave the area. It is not safe.
PA investment to kind of kick in. Once a BKB's up on your PA, you start to feel a lot better in this match. But MIPH not looking off on that pressure. Smoked up again.
Yeah, Lucify gonna get caught. He does have help around him. They are coming from the north. Fortune Soul, he needs to leave. The Ice Blast, it's gonna land. Oh, sometimes you go for the kill, but it costs you too much. JG, can he get out? He cannot. Ken has taken him down on the Ember. And in fact, it wasn't that expensive of a cost in the end for Neon. So they will get a 3-for-1. You lose the PA, but it's well worth it for the 3 heroes you do get.
There.
Oh,
the anchor's still lash onto you. You try to mount off. Nope, not gonna work.
Here we go. We might see it now, John. We might see it now. He's got Ravage again. Rupido's not the guy you want to jump. He's got to pipe up. He might be too tanky, but they're going to try and take him down first. In fact, they're getting... Oh, never mind.
God.
Never mind. They've got the damage. They have got the damage. And there goes JG. Lasso out there. They've caught Fortune Soul, but Fortune Soul with the beekeeper. He's going to be able to blink out. JG jumps back in, however. It'll be a buyback from the Ember, but he's going to be a little bit cautious not to die back immediately. Fortune Soul, he'll go for the man fight. Ken zips back in, but he's out of mana.
He's out of mana?
Oh, he's out of mana. Ken, what are you doing? What are you doing, Ken? This is why Barbie left him, John. This is why.
He's not Ken enough, Mike. He's just Ken.
Not
knives. So the break does take away a lot of that durability on Rupido. So he will just melt if he has the initial jump.
I must be going blind. I'm seeing none of these abilities, John. Are
you watching with a CRT filter? Are you trying to be fear?
It might be. Here we go. Ken, he's going to be onto the Bat Rider. Moves away. Rupido's gone again. Fortune Soul just shreds him. Just rips him a new one. And here we go. There's the wolf bite. This is where the fun begins for Fortune Soul.
Oh my God.
Who jumps right onto the gyrocopter. Young God is gone. JG is probably just dead.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, here we go.
Good God.
Wolf bite. What an ability. My God. Just one crit and he's just gone. Here we go. Tier 2 top tower now. Like, you've lost 2 team fights in a row against this PA. How do you fight now? They might be running right into them. No, Young God.
Oh, no.
Not there. Get out of there, Young God. Ravage is at least committed, but they've already lost their carry. And now the Overgrowth Castaway just gonna hold them down. There goes another. Rupido. Not Rupido. Well, he's got no chance really, does he? He'll try to go for a run, but the chase is on.
Jeez.
Wolf bite out. JG, just get out of there. It's not safe. It's not safe. There's a crazy wolf chasing everyone. Bye-bye. What do you do?
This is... There's not much you can really do. They just don't have a safe way of starting. Doesn't really do much on the side of Empire PH. They have to be the ones forcing these fights. They can't be counter-initiating on Neon and hoping for something to open up here.
Oh, look at this. Look at Fortune Soul. He's going to see Haha straight away, perhaps. And here we go. Both supports getting caught with their pants down. That'll be one gone. Haha, he's going to try and go into the ghost form and get out of here, but they have the Overgrowth and Castaway. Double kill for Fortune Soul. And I think they could easily go high ground if they wanted. Like, they may play it safe, but they really don't need to. In fact, Raging's found another target. He found a watermelon in the forest. It might be wild, but it's still delicious. And here comes Fortune Soul. Rupido, he will blink the other way. Though Ken has not had enough yet. He remembers his laning stage. Ken wants everyone.
Yikes. No, I mean, the full Argent Reeves isn't up yet, so no Dispel on hand.
And they're going to find Kishka.
Young God?
Yeah, Kishka's alone. Kishka trying to Remnant away, but the Remnants are way too slow.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Neon, though, they do force out a glyph, so it might be around that time to back unless Young God shows himself and gets blown up right here, and they are going to go in again. The wolf bite is out. Young God, you can't show under vision like that. You need to run.
Oh my God.
It's not safe. He can't man fight, surely.
Wait, what?
He'll try with the Satanic, or when he can, he will survive just a little bit longer. The chase is on now. Who can they catch? Ken is down. Ken's going to buy back. Ken, he's... Oh, JG! JG's in the dive base.
Wait, how did he get there?
Why is JG in the base?
Did the sleight of fist? Did the sleight of fist take him back to base on the same tick?
Well, he
died in the
sleight of
fountain.
fist during the TP, and I think it sent him back to the dire base. What?
That there's no way he had a remnant out there.
Replay, please. I'm pretty sure.
I've got to see that.
I'm pretty sure he used sleight of fist. Frame perfect while he was TPing. Punishes the charge, doesn't it? Yeah, so it doesn't give it where they die.
That was so funky. I have no clue what the hell JG's on, but
there's an Ember Spirit
that was a
player.
buyback.
There's an Ember Spirit player in the chat right now. There's telling everyone what's going on. I bet they're just like these idiot casters. They have no idea what's going on. Fortune Soul might have no idea, but he jumps in. He's a real Giga Chat.
Jeez.
Look at this guy. He's already found a double onto a triple. Fortune Soul, that's 3 down. Can he find the Ultra? It looks like he probably can. Oh, and he can't. Ken took it. Ken, why take the Rampage, Ken?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Why did he take the Rampage, John? Why did
He's
Ken
kidding
do
up,
that?
Mike.
They saw their PA die twice. They're not feeling too good about it. And goes Kishka. Kishka getting quite deep on the Rubik. This could be very risky. It seems like he's trying to bait for his team, perhaps. They do have an MKB up now on Fortune Soul, but keep in mind, he doesn't have buyback gold available. So if he dies one time, he is gone. However, they've lost the Ember. He does have buyback, but then goes Rupido. He found the Lycan. The Wolfbite is not going to be available. Fortune Soul, he'll man up. He'll try to do it himself. But can he do it with the Gyrocopter? He does. The Ravage was stolen. The Ravage was taken by Kishka. JG, though, still fighting, has found Ken, and they found the PA as well. Oh, there's no buyback.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Oh, there's
no, no.
There's
Neon.
No buyback. Oh.
This could be it. This could be the end game.
I think it's over.
Tier 4 is open. Just a Lycan and a Rubik and a buyback on your Treant that can save you here. I mean, they could try to rat with Raging, I suppose, but it doesn't feel like it's going to be enough.
No. It's over, I think. Let's see a miraculous defense, if anything, from Neon. This loss is going to hurt Neon. This one is not going to feel very good. Raging, I think he's sitting here like, what the hell do I do? He pops the wolf form. He'll try. But which way are we going? Who are we hunting? He'll try to maybe go after the creep wave, but JG's going to chase him down to the Ember. Meanwhile, the Tier 4 towers, they are still under siege. There is no PA, there's no Storm, there's just voice lines coming out from Young God. What can you do? The game's over and Neon have lost it.
Oh my god.
I can't say MIPH won that, Jonathan. I can't.
But the troll off to this good start does allow him to, again, consider the itemization. Maybe a faster Maelstrom kicks in, maybe an SNY, even a Battle Fury, which we sometimes used to see on troll. Still works out pretty well. The
Raging.
Pressure up top is the concerning one.
Yeah, Raging's just dead. Haha, gets him. It's so hard. You get this level 3 mark, level 2 Arcane Curse with the last word, and you extend the duration of the Arcane Curse. It's going to be targeted. Coil does land. Hits the orb as well. Ken is being targeted by Haha and Lucify. Rupido actually survives throughout all of this. In comes JG now on the Invoker. Can they find the puck? Ken still trying to dance around here against Lucify. Gets him down. And Ken is still running. Rupido now being chased down by Kishka, but Kishka, he gets turned on by Rupido. Can they get the kill? It doesn't seem like it. The axes miss. Oh, Fortune Soul misses. Here comes Raging, though. Raging, a huge Cinderbrew, landing on 3. Rupido still being chased, avoids the orb, but gets hit by the slam. He will die. Now the split up from Raging. He wants more. He just hit level 6. Onto Haha, he should have a second. And they will. Ken will find that one. Raging Potato. After a very bad laning stage, he gets a lot of impact going.
Some space out for Fortune Soul is still giving MIPH what they'd want anyway.
Raging.
You're getting early activity out.
Top lane, he's got no split and they know it. He's got trying to go for the easy kill by the tier 1 tower. Nobody's TP'd to help Raging Potato out. Raging's going to find his own way out of this one. Eventually, Ken does come in with Kishka and Castaway. They'll try to punish at least, but the Solar Guardian going to keep them alive just long enough so Rupido can help out. They'll at least take Haha down. But now Castaway will be chased on the Marcy. A nice dispose will cancel the Starbreaker. The chase is still on for Young God, but it seems like they'll leave it be. Now JG shows up, but JG's a bit too late to the party. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Lucify goes down to Fortune Soul.
You have to respect that troll when you are solo as a support.
Castaway locking him down. JG is still escaping, however, is Raging. Kinda just got left alone. The rest of his team they just didn't chase. maybe a bit of a disconnect here because Raging just went in completely alone, though they do at least eventually get JG, but now Ken is being chased by a homing missile, so they've got the vision. Can they cancel the TP? No, they can't.
It starts to open up, but the punishment from Neon's really oppressive. They're forced to drag in Young God as well into that fight really early, just to try to reel it in, but they don't find anything for their trouble. A 4K lead coming out for Neon as Fortune Soul gets to eat up a lot of space. They will find Castaway, but that's not the big takeaway you want here. You know, you needed more for your effort. You needed more for all of that commitment. And Neon, they're in a very strong lead now. Now, at 15 minutes in, 14 and a half minutes in, 5K lead up Kishka.
JG just gonna run right into Kishka. I'm not sure how he saw him, but he did. Meanwhile, the gyrocopter taking all the stacks away, so Young God very, very happy right now. Gonna have the act in.
They're gonna try a little bit of a flanking here.
If you don't get the split off before the global silence, though, for Raging, it could be a really disastrous fight. Jump in is there, Lasso is out. Global silence are committed. They're gonna aim the Brewmaster immediately, trying to burst him down before he can get that R button off, and he does. They do get him out. He does have buyback, but Young God now. Young God's going down. Not a great trade for MIPH. There's now Neon trying to go for more, but Rupido's happily jumping in after Castaway. Castaway still somehow alive, though they will finally take him out with the Fade Bolt. Fortune Soul, in the meantime, still has the Battle Trance up, so he wants to go for a fight. Rupido's kind of stuck in the middle of all this. They will Celestial Hammer up, and now Ken, a great Dream Coil, but the Orb, it completely whiffed. It won't matter, though. They'll keep the fight going. Fortune Soul, he does not have Battle Trance anymore. He needs to run. No more fighting for him. Instead, he might just have to watch his Batrider die, though the Batrider getting uphill misses completely, as now Ken dies. Ken! So they'll get Haha, they'll get Lucify, they'll get more, but the Sunstrike, it won't land on anyone. No miss. What a mess.
That you don't even need Halberd. You just need to disarm him, and the ult really does nothing. They might be able to find more here, though, Rupido.
Well, they're going to try. Jump in, Rupido. Yeah, I mean, he's still a very tanky boy. Dispose does make sure he cannot get the Starbreaker, and now Castaway dealing with him himself with the Unleash. They will trade for Kishka, but it is a very nice trade for Neon. Now the Dream Call out has caught JG on the Invoker. That's the big target. They want this Invoker out of the team fight. Rebound is not there. The Tornado making sure it does not finish, but JD is still going to die. Is now Lucify. Jumping in after Raging. Raging will go down to the last word. Ken, he'll be okay to walk away. Every team fight, it's such chaos. Every single time. Ken? They know he's there, but they just don't... They aren't able to make the jump. Raging. Split is out. Coil is down. They've got the Gyrocopter again. In comes Fortune Soul right after the Gyrocopter, but there's the Solar Guardian trying to keep him alive. But is it enough? It is too much damage coming in from Fortune Soul. Way too much. Rupido will go down with him. 3 down for the price of 1. Not very good for Neon. Oh, excuse me, not very good for MIPH, rather. Keep them alive the best they possibly can. Fortune Soul gonna be jumped again by Rupido, but they have no follow-up. Fortune Soul is still so safe. Has the BKB, has the Battle Trance, will pop both of them right at the same time. Rupido's getting lifted up, trying to be safe for Young God. Young God's been left. Young God dies. No buyback available for the Gyro. And it seems like MIPH may have to think about the GG call very soon. Because this troll, it's just too strong. It is just too strong in this game so far. It's very risky. Only the Primal Split is lacking right now from Raging Potato. They have everything else. But we've seen Raging Beast still be very effective even without the Primal Split. Just being able to tank so much of the damage. And look at this Ken. He sees everyone. He's just watching everyone.
Oh my God.
A 3-man coil. They'll lock him down. This is not looking good. Young God. He's okay for now, but not for long. Fortune Soul just runs in. The Battle Trance will just lock him down. This game is over. GG's call. They've had enough. No coming back for game 2 in MIPH. And Neon, they will tie it up 1-1. In we go for game number 3.
Yeah, finally get a game.
We're in the cast, but I couldn't find one, sadly.
Yeah, it would be very topical if you could see the rain, but fortunately it's rather warm, at least for me down south. Still, mid lane matchups also going to be rather lukewarm.
Raging.
It's going to be a very steady farm. Ooh.
Yeah, bottom lane is where all the action is, because Raging Potato's down. He's dead. The Haha and Young God able to get it done, and keep in mind, this is prior to the level 2 mark. Once he's been pulling off. And more gold to go the way of the Sven.
Yeah, and this is a free farm Sven. Mask of Madness not too far off. They haven't had time to stack up, to be fair. So that is one downside. There's no big flash farm for you to find. Oh.
A lot of damage bottom lane onto Raging Potato. Won't even bother trying to use the static link or the one charges he had. He just understood he was dead. Meanwhile, middle, Kishka, battery assault's going to be on JG, but Kishka's very low. Ken's like, what the hell is he doing? Well, my Clockwork's just feeding kills to the Ember now.
I think he understands.
Bottom tier 1 goes down by Young God. Now mid lane, Coil will lock in the Rubik. Lucify going to be saved by JG. Raging Potato joining the fray, but now Raging might need to back off because he is kind of surrounded, but he'll go for the fight against Haha. Haha managed to get himself out. Now Raging gets the call down taken out by Young God. In fact, they found the chains. Oh, Ken. They'll try to orb away. With the phase shift, he does make it, but the sleight of fist from JG. Gonna ensure they get the kill. Meanwhile, top lane, there's still more action breaking out. JG finds another kill. Kish gonna go down now. But even Castaway shows up mid lane to try and harass out the Ember, but JG says
in the triangle. And they've got basically their big ults ready to go. See if they find an angle in there, looking at mid.
Yeah, that they are. Invis rune gonna be taken by JG. Ken, Coil will land. They've got the Ember. He'll use the Invis, but it will not help in the Dream Coil. He is just gonna die. He's now Haha. Trying to run the other way, but runs right into Raging Potato. Bye-bye, sir. In fact, mid lane, it's not even over. They found the gyrocopter. Oh, Young God. Not the gyro. Oh, boy. And Neon, they are really starting to take over this game, number 3.
No problem. Even the Ancients.
Oh, bottom lane. So they're going to find a bit of a freebie here. And they will Lucify. Not happy with Ray's CP to run into Kishka. Haha trying to help out. Haha's going to die with him. That's a 2-for-1 special. That's upsetting. That is not good news if you are an MIPH fan.
Level as Rupida's farm. Only mildly behind Ken and Raging, but it's Fortune Soul that's running away with this game. Blink already up in the Sven, along with Mom. They are chasing up top here.
Yeah, they are. Raging Potato going to be targeted. Does get the link off onto Rupida, though he will break it now, but the hook shot is out. Oh, it's still not enough, but they might punish. No, not quite. JG able to get away. He's okay. Raging Potato, not so much, obviously going down to the Lycan. And now Rupida looking at Kishka. Doesn't really have any lockdown. Oh, never mind. JG jumps in. Chains out will be more than enough.
Yeah. Again, this is where that Ember shines.
Coming towards the top tier 2 tower, but they don't have any time to waste. They need to get there right here, right now. They've got a hook shot available. Roshan's very, very low at this point. We need the hook to come in from Kishka. JG's gonna block the way though. He doesn't have an angle. Perfect block from JG. However, JG's been caught. JG is down. They might get Kishka at least, but Kishka's running. He finally drops. Meanwhile, the gyrocopter. He got the Aegis up, but he might just lose both lives here and now. There's one. Can we get a second? Rupido's trying to distract. And Neon? No, it seems Neon have had enough. The BKB's about to wear off on Fortune Soul, but he's moving back in anyway. In goes Ken, trying to find the Lycan. He's still running Rupido alive for now, but not for long, as he is finally going to go down. But Young God does make it. They didn't have the stun for the team.
Does have the BKB ready on the Ember, so pinning him down is also equally as hard as it has been. You can't even rely on your puck. We'll go for the defense of this tier 2, though.
Young God, he's on the front. Young God, can they save him? Lift us out. The Young God, he just can't make it. Satanic was popped. It does nothing. Oh, he was just right on the front. Maybe not expecting Fortune Soul with the Shadow Blade out. Fortune Soul looking for a bit more now. Gonna see haha. Perfect Rocket Flare timing. That's a big one. Like, you saw how quickly the Gyrocopter just melts to the damage output.
And this is one thing with MIPH's draft. Like, they don't have a proper frontliner. Like, you could try to frontline with Grupido, but he doesn't have any counterplay once they commit onto him. There's really no team fight coming out from MIPH. No AoE control. Only the utility from Gru, and they catch more.
Yeah, why not? And Lucifer, he could lift himself out of this, but he gets silenced anyway. Is gonna die, but in comes the Ember. JG gonna at least trade with one. Might find Castaways a second. Meanwhile, the bottom lane was being forced in, but they're trying to connect towards Castaway and Ken. JG, is he gonna go too far for this? They'll lose the Undying, but JG needs to get out now. He will have one remnant. Rupido, he's gone.
They've got the vision. It's not a smooth time for MIPH to try this, to force this one out.
Hands out, they've caught Kishka. Castaway's gonna jump in with the Tombstone, and now on the backside they've got Rupido. The Lycan's gone. The Lycan is officially down. Young God, he's been controlled to boot. He's trying to force staff away, but it's not looking good, and he's lost all his damage. All the damage being sapped from Young God.
Oh,
they even
Kishka.
hook shot to cancel the TP. JG, he's trying so hard to get something for his team, but nobody will drop. They'll even get Lucify on the Rubik. And Neon just get a free Roshan.
Yeah.
Fortune Soul, though, forced to back away. Will walk out as Ken will go for a Dream Call onto Rupido. They'll try for the Lycan. Rupido will walk out of there, though. Ken, also able to wall out, as now Raging Potato's going to casually jump in with the BKB, and now the hook shot. It's found the Gyrocopter. Young God, he's trying to get out, but look at Fortune Soul. Look at the damage. He's got buyback at least. They'll come back into this one. The Sven very, very low. Well, rather, was controlled up. Now looking very, very low. There goes Ken. Fortune Soul alone. Fortune Soul has to fight. He'll pop the Storm Hammer, but he's been Storm Hammered himself. Stunned up and down. He is gone. So they do at least take Ken with them, or rather Rupido with them. Castaway in the meantime, still going in. We'll have to back off away from Young God. Here come the buybacks. The Sven and the Razor. Looking to come back into the fight. Lucify dropping the Gyrocopter. It's him against the world. But what can Young God do? What can he do? Tries to run Kishka back in with the hook shot. The Dream Call locking down the Ember. He's in huge trouble. Fortune Soul with a harpoon. He found the dieback on the Gyro. That's going to be it. The game has to be over. There's nothing left to defend.
There's no way.
And sadly, Jonathan, MIPH have to call it. Their run will end in the TI-12 qualifiers. And for Neon, they will make it through to the round of 3 of the lower bracket.
Yeah,